Crashing with Friends Podcast.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends, episode 110. Welcome to the show. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share.
Do all of it.
All of it. Do all of it. This is the only show where we give you the greatest tips on how to keep your toenails clean. The cleanest toenails you ever see.
Tip 1, get a knife.
Acid baths.
Ooh, I like that. Vaseline. Lots and lots of Vaseline.
Epsom salt.
Take a shower.
A second knife.
Cool. Awesome. Today we have Jackson.
Howdy, how.
We got Kyle. And we got Connor.
That's it.
And me, your guest host, Caleb.
Yes, you know.
Oh, woof. There we go. Jackson, how was your week, man?
Brad's been pretty good. Seen a few movies. I watched the new Netflix comedy Old Dads that's made by Bill Burr. And it's fantastic. Fuck what those like paid critics like on Rotten Tomatoes think about it. They gave it like a 15%. I went the fans on this one, that 89, 90%. It's great. I feel like that movie was just making fun of like what all the critics actually are, you know? Soft. S-A-W-F-T. Soft. And yeah, man, so I highly recommend that one. If it's basically just Bill Burr's stand-up in movie form. It's great.
Nice.
Another movie I watched is the new Exorcist Believers movie, which I went into the movie with low expectations because of what I've kept seeing online, all the bad reviews for it. It's not as bad as the online reviews say. It's not great, you know, but it just doesn't do anything new as far as like the horror genre or the possession genre in general. But there's one scene in that movie that has just been stuck in my head ever since I saw it. And every once in a while I'll think of it and it'll live on a loop in my head. And I'm just like, I wish I could get this out of my head right now, man.
Really?
Yeah. It's a really fucked up scene.
Is it?
It's one of those scenes like, it's like, oh shit, oh, all hope's lost now. And it's just like,
It's got to be a bad scene if you're shivering it off. Yeah.
Do you feel like you've been possessed after watching that?
Nah,
No, you're good.
I'm good, man.
Do you feel like you could possess somebody after watching that?
Yeah, man, you got you got like a necklace that can like swing back and forth here.
Oh, yeah. A little hypnosis.
I need that, some crystals, some salt. We're gonna need a salt pentagram down here. I'll possess you, bro. You want me to possess you? I'll possess you.
Bachelor number 3. If I was a ghost, how would you want me to haunt you?
You remember Ghostbusters? In that moment, like when he wakes up in the middle of the night and there's a ghost that's like hovering above him, and all of a sudden she disappears, and then all of a sudden his belt buckle starts unbuckling, his pants get pulled down.
Yeah.
Haunt me that way, bro.
Okay.
When you die, I hope you give me surprise blowjobs in the middle of the night when you're a spirit.
Nice.
A good friend would do that. If I die, I'll do that for you.
Wow, man. That is a good friend.
That's a good friend.
Really good friend.
Yeah, fucking return the favor.
I don't think I will.
All right. God, what about your week, man? How's your week going?
My week was pretty good. It's the same as last week, playing Super Mario Wonder and coaching with Connor, and also playing Spider-Man, watching some Lakers, watching basketball, watching football. Started watching a new show that's an old show. It's called Atlanta. It's pretty good. I mean, everybody I think knows about it. But
the ATL?
Huh?
The ATL.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
But it's a good. It's Donald Glover. It's a good show. It's pretty well written. It's got some smart dialogue. But yeah, that's pretty much for my week, man.
Nice.
In a nutshell.
Very good.
Yeah, when this comes out, it'll be when's Halloween? Is that Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So yeah, when this will come out, it'll be a day until Halloween. So
Very good.
yeah, just getting ready for Halloween. You know, getting the kids ready for it, and yeah, man. Getting
Since this comes out the night before Halloween, should we give the kids tips on how to like egg houses and all that stuff?
we can. You got any tips?
Yeah, don't get caught.
That's tip number one. Don't get caught.
Yeah.
You can
Plan your escape.
Don't run towards your house. Run a different direction, then swing back towards your house.
free range or store bought eggs are perfectly fine. Either egg will work for you. Mm-hmm. You could buy more of the non free range ones though, because they're cheaper.
Put your eggs in some vinegar overnight, and you'll wake up the next day and they'll be kind of rubbery. And then you can kind of like throw them and they'll be bouncy balls.
Yeah, multiple use egg throwing,
Yeah. It's like vinegar or something like that.
And if you want to get real crazy, just go to the front step and just crack the eggs open, just all over like the entire first step, man. That's what we should have done back in the day. That's like it takes time to do it. That's the most evil thing you can do as a teenager, man.
Get the doorknob too.
Yeah.
Yeah, get everything. Get the door handles of the cars. Everything that they have to put a hand in. Place an egg yolk there.
Imagine just every time you went to reach for something, just egg on your hand.
The dog is covered in eggs. I went to pet the dog and it's covered in eggs.
So the trick to making an egg rubbery is you actually put it in vinegar, and then you wait 24 hours, change the vinegar out, wait 24 hours, rinse and repeat until the egg is completely translucent. Have you guys ever done that?
Never once in my lifetime
That's pretty
have
cool,
I ever
though.
done.
It's really cool. It's a cool little science project. But we did it one time with Anakin, and it burst in his hands, dude. And it was he was so let down. It was so fucking funny. But try it. You know, it makes them like rubbery, like a bouncy ball. You can bounce them on your kitchen counters.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Try it at home, kids. No supervision.
I used to take like hard-boiled eggs, and then I would I forget, I think it was just a bottle of some kind, though, like a glass bottle, and I would take a match, light it, throw it in there, set the egg on top, and then the smoke would like create a pressure on the inside, so the egg would end up getting sucked into the bottle.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That's rad.
Sometimes then it wouldn't get sucked all the way in the bottle. Sometimes it would just be like an egg would be stuck on there, but then you could like hold it up and be like, when I was a kid, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever, man. Just pointing at people like a gun, like. Freeze.
Just waiting for somebody to freaking cross your path, man. Just cross you, dude.
I'm going to get you with my egg.
Connor, how was your week?
It's been pretty good. You know, a little bit of chicken fry. Been frying chicken this week, trying to get my technique down. Turns out I need to buy a couple thermometers to judge how hot my oil is, for one, because I burned a few batches, but they tasted good.
Oh, okay. That's
You know,
cool.
so like the consistency, the flowering, and like the what's the milk?
Buttermilk?
Buttermilk, yeah. That all that is coming together really well. It's just the oil temperature. I gotta hone that in. But yeah, really excited about getting all that straightened out, because I like to fry other foods, not just chicken. You know, so it's a multi-purpose thing when I get that.
Have you been taking little sips of the buttermilk?
No, fuck that.
Have you been thinking about frying some like random stuff?
Yeah,
like getting like some candy bars free, like put them in the freezer or something like that, and then try to fry them real quick?
Not candy bars, but like
I've seen people do it.
maybe like fry some vegetables, like cauliflower or broccoli, yeah.
Okra would be a good one.
Fry some mushrooms,
fried mushrooms. Oh, don't know.
It'll be a chicken pie. Cold beer on a Friday night. Yeah, it's been a good week though. Watched the Mission Impossible movie, Dead Reckoning.
It's dope, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty good movie. Really enjoyed that.
Did you wish you were Tom Cruise in that alley fight scene? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, get me up against that wall. Doing, doing, doing.
This is torture. Chain me to the wall.
This is BDSM. Sign me up. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, check it out if you can. Really good movie. Started watching that show C on Apple Plus.
Oh yeah, that's
The
that's a good
Jason
one.
Momoa one. It got recommended to me by a friend from work. So
How is it?
I only watched the first 30 minutes of the first episode, and then I had to go to basketball practice. But that first 30 minutes, I really liked it.
It's pretty good.
Pretty interesting. Yeah. You get to see a bunch of people die.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's always cool. Yeah. Playing Spider-Man 2. Getting really into that. Definitely recommend it if you want to play it.
Yeah.
If you don't, you. But Spider-Man number 1. Yeah, that's about it. What about you, Caleb?
Yeah, it's been a good week, excluding today. Got started on putting lavender plants in the yard. That's a slow process, so real slow process because all the giant rocks in my yard. I say they're giant; they're only like this big, but that's big enough where I can't really, where every time I put a shovel in the ground, it's ting, So
Damn.
yeah, but it's fine. I got plenty of time before the December to put what's left of the 1,400 I started off with. I think I got 200 left over, so I think I'll be fine. I'll get it all put in. I'm gonna pick up a tiller. I'm gonna have to pick up a tiller or rent one. Or the goal was to get a tractor, but I don't wanna spend that kind of money right now on it. So, especially since I only have a couple hundred. But next year I'll start again. But anyways, Lowe's, that was a good trip. I got a pickaxe, because my last pickaxe broke. So that was good. So other than that, just a normal week. Working extra hours because they're cutting my hours for my people. But it was a good week. I got stuff done. So I got stuff done.
Hell yeah.
Let me ask you this: think you'll ever come up with like a magnet that can pick up rocks?
Rock magnet? I hope so.
Something that can like grip onto the molecular structure of a rock and just like single out that structure and pull it out.
I don't think so.
Only if you get like a tractor beam, then it's going to take everything.
Or
Yeah.
nanobots that surround the rock, and then those are metal, so the magnet picks up those. Maybe.
Oh,
maybe
there you
something like
go.
that.
Agent Cody Banks style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
That's like the last time I heard about nanobots, man. It's like, well, I guess,
Iron Man.
yeah, Iron Man.
Some.
So you're not watching enough sci-fi.
Yeah.
Because if you watch Foundation, they got nanobots in that and stuff.
No, I'm just watching Agent Cody Banks like on the daily.
From noon to 1:45 every day is dedicated to Agent Cody Banks.
Yep, dedicated to my boy Frankie Muniz and his girl Hillary Duff, man.
He does NASCAR now, doesn't he? Doesn't he like
Something like that,
Yeah, he does stock car racing.
Stock car racing. Yeah, he had a stroke or something, and then like forgot everything he did, and Malcolm in the Middle, and now he
I think
races
that might have
cars.
actually been like more blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
I think media kind of like took that and like blew it out of proportion. I don't think it was as bad as people make it out to be,
Yeah.
but
Can't be too bad. I mean, he's driving fast cars, and
Owns a bunch
Surviving.
of real estate,
yeah.
like parking garages and shit, and sold some parking garages.
Oh yeah.
In L.A.
Oh,
Does he
yeah.
own parking garages?
Yeah, yeah. He's probably making more money off of that than he is from the old TV show.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not as much as Agent Cody Banks, but you know.
I mean, no one's getting a paycheck like they got from Agent Cody Banks. I mean, that's fat.
And the guy from The Mummy in it, you know. That's how you
Yeah.
know.
When I was younger, there's a moment in Agent Cody Banks where he puts on these glasses and they have like this vision that just removes clothes. And he starts looking at this girl and he's like, whoa. I always thought those glasses existed at some point, you know?
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was like, I don't know where those glasses are, but I gotta get me a pair of them. I need me a pair of that.
The world's not ready for that, Jackson.
I guess the world's obviously not. Because I wouldn't use them for the right purposes. So
I wish I had a set of sunglasses that I could put on that would put more clothes on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially some of those people that you see with tight clothes. That's like, dude, you shouldn't be wearing tight clothes. You need to be wearing something baggy. You know,
Yeah.
just put a big ass jacket on them.
here's a trench coat. Here you go.
What do you guys think about
What?
super greasy hair?
Super greasy hair?
Yeah.
Depends on the hairstyle and all that.
Yeah, I'll go back to what I said earlier. Just take a shower. You know, that's what I think about greasy hair.
Well, people can take a shower and then just the first thing they do is like, all right, time to put grease in the hair. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
it's a purpose. It is a purposeful thing sometimes.
Change the oil in your car. Wipe it in your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like anyway.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
that seems to be the look of the 50s. Isn't that what they
Yeah. Grease.
the slick back
Yeah.
hairs. Yeah, grease. That's right, grease. Yeah.
Yeah, Sandy. Yes. That's what the hair was all about, man. Just slicking it all back.
Dapper Dan.
Couple greasers.
Dapper Dan. Yeah, pomade. What so I had a fun thought at work. You know, what if we are living in a simulation?
All right. Well, I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
I think about breaking out.
Breaking out of it?
Yeah.
How would you break out of it?
There's only one way.
That's through our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
I won't get into detail. You two will play.
So I came up with some, a couple of different reasons why, we could be living in a simulation, a couple of reasons why, maybe not, based on opinion, not facts or science or anything like that.
Before we go too far, I think we should really discuss how we're going to break out
Okay.
of the simulation first.
All right.
Yeah. I'm thinking about running through that wall.
Good start.
I think you got to visualize yourself running through it and fully commit like you're going to go through that wall.
Men who stare goat style, just like, I'm going to run through that wall.
On the other
I'm going to run through that wall, Johnson. You watch me.
That's what's separating.
Become the Jedi.
There's a barrier and it's digital. If I can get through it, I'll be in the next one.
See, that's your problem. You're saying if you can get through it, you got to dedicate yourself to it.
You gotta know it's fake.
Yeah.
It is fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely try to find the seam or the crack, and then I would punch it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you ever? Do you ever think you've seen this? You've seen the seam?
No, but if I found it, I would punch it. You gotta find it first.
Right in the crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like the more you hit it, it'll crack more, and it's like I'm onto something.
Oh
you know?
yeah. Like
And then it shatters. Psh, you've cracked a hole in reality, and you go through.
I think it might be at that McDonald's overpass.
oh
I think that might be where it's at.
Okay.
That one you keep talking about in Oklahoma?
In the playground.
Yeah.
In the play
Oh.
thing. The play
Yeah.
area.
there's a play area there.
There used to be, right?
I'm not sure. I think there might be. I don't know.
I think there used to be a
Meth
play
heads
area.
have kind of ruined the play areas for most fast food restaurants now.
I remember they took that play area out. Too many kids were trying to break out of the system. And
I got close once, man. I
Those
was
little
like,
pods at the top, they're trying to shatter through.
hey, Jimmy, this ain't real, man. We gotta break out of this thing, dude.
And a lot of them escaped. A lot of them got out of the
They sure did.
simulation. Yeah. Fucking
They
legends.
thought maybe we shouldn't have put this play place on top of an interstate. And And that's when they started banning play places. Too many kids
Yeah.
tried to break out.
Too many kids got out of the simulation.
Yeah, they were the first.
Yeah, and the last.
Trendsetters.
President of the
Really?
United
Yeah.
States one day was like, whose bright idea was it to put playgrounds on all the fucking the dimension breaks, the dimension splits? Who passed that?
Johnson.
Get a hold of Burger King.
It's 1964. It's Joe Cole Biden. It's like, oh, damn it, Joe. You and your antics.
I think if you had more electricity pumped into your body, maybe you can maybe we can ascend an energy whatever and escape through the outlet in the wall of the.
So far, all it
simulation.
does is kill inmates. So far, that's all.
You need at least double that, I believe. Like I think double that amount that kills people. That's the amount of electricity.
Hear me out. So is it like Quaaludes? You just have to get past the killing part and then you just become it?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I think it's
You
a
just
state
gotta-
of mind. You know?
Okay, so you
I've watched The Green Mile. I've seen like what happens like when they just like, all right, just keep on rolling it. You know, it gets worse.
They went into that simulation scenario thinking they were going to die, so they died. That's a trick. You got to think you're going to break out of the simulation for it to really work.
You got to know.
You gotta know.
be
Yeah.
you gotta think around the electricity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to bend the spoon,
Right. It's occupying a space in your mind, and you got to kind of wrap yourself around it, and then fuse with it into the outlet.
Ride the lightning.
Spiral out.
Did you guys have any?
I've got some.
You got some? Okay.
I was able to come up with like 5 examples of why we are living in a simulation.
Yeah,
Examples of why we're not. I couldn't rack my head at like,
it's hard.
I couldn't think of like in my head. I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to prove I'm not in a simulation.
Yeah,
don't know.
I got some ideas.
Yeah, I got ideas.
Yeah,
I've been thinking.
you've been thinking. What you been thinking?
What you thinking?
Oh, okay. So, for my first one, why we're living in a simulation is stubbing your toe. I've lived in this house for a couple of years, and every house I've lived in,
This
I've
house?
yeah, this house. You don't know this.
I've lived on this couch for years.
I just pop out of that door over there. That's why it was open. But I know the layout of my house, and not a lot of stuff moves. But every once in a while, I'll hit my toe on a door or something, and I'm stone cold sober at that during these times. And I stub my toe. Like this wall had to have moved just enough for my pinky toe to stub it, and that's a point where I think we are living in a simulation because no way there's no way at all that my body would kick that wall on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a silly example. Another one of mine is I work at the mall, and I don't see where these people are coming from. They just appear out of nowhere in large gatherings. They could be spawning just like a video game right around the corner. Then you follow them around the corner, they disappear. I don't follow these people obviously, but they do spawn into the mall pretty frequently, and I have no idea where they're coming from.
Yeah, there's some wild ones that come to the mall, man.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
wild ones.
Oh yeah, it's I think most of the homeless population goes there for a couple hours.
Oh yeah.
They love it there. That and children. So it's a pretty equal mixture between homeless people and children. Real safe environment for these kids. Mass hysteria as well. I think the simulation is if there was a simulation, it would be it'd have some form of mass hysteria, which we have. Anytime large gathering, something happens, everybody starts freaking out, and all kinds of dangerous stuff happen because we're all downloaded with the same programming essentially.
Oh, the Human Condition Program.
Yeah, that's it. Human Condition Program, the HCP. Yeah, HCP. Also, tongue memory. If you look at anything in this room, your tongue knows how it feels, and yeah,
Truth
Holy
to that.
shit!
Yeah.
I've never thought about that.
yeah.
What about Kyle? I don't know how Kyle feels with my tongue. Let's try that out. Let's start with the beard.
Y'all, can you come closer?
Start with the beard.
Then I want a good eyeball after that.
You get his beard. I'm gonna get the ear.
You guys.
Let me get them little piggies.
Wow.
My last one on why is ghosts. I don't really have an explanation for it. I just think like they're pretty suspicious. So ghost is on the maybe that's past programming or past simulations or.
I've got something similar to that.
Do you? Okay, cool, awesome. As far as my reasons, should we just do our reasons first and then our reasons?
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, simulation real is what I call this thing.
Say that again?
Simulation real, and then simulation fake. So those are the two categories I have. So
I thought you said simulation realist. I'm like, fuck? It's like a transformer. Sorry, dude.
no, he's trying to take my mic. No, simulation real is here. We're taking over. Okay, number one, hummingbirds. Okay.
I get it.
Only bees can do that, okay? Hummingbirds shouldn't be able to do that. They should have to fly straight like every other bird, you know?
Who are you to tell them how to fly?
That's insane.
All right. Number two, any animal that can camouflage itself into its surroundings like a lizard or those underwater animals like octopus and stuff that can just like look like a rock out of nowhere and then boom, it's something else. Or it's a piece of coral. It's fitting in perfectly. Like, what the fuck? And if I was diving down there, if I touched it, it would just like spring to life. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that'd freak me out.
I'd end up swallowing or breathing in water because of that, from the gasping that I would be doing. Like,
All right, number three, Travis Pastrana double backflip X Games LA 2006. Anyone who has seen this thing happen knows it couldn't have happened.
I want to see Tony Hawk, man. I wish I had a GIF of that, man. I've tried like making a GIF of it, but every time I try to make a GIF, it always fucks up somehow. But it's one of my favorite things to do. Just like.
Big shout out to X Games there.
nice.
All right, Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now this is where I think the hole is, the crack.
Okay.
It leads deeper into the simulation, or it's a portal to the real world. So it's either like the base layer of the simulation is down that thing, or it's the way we get out. Either way, we gotta go down there. So Bermuda Triangle.
That's where all the planes disappear to, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
the boats.
And I think there's a magnetic field thing that's drawing things in, which could be just like an exit. It could be like an exit out of the simulation.
Out of there, yeah.
You know. All right, and then number 5 for real. Dreams and nightmares are echoes of past simulations. And also the Matrix movie was made and it's mocking us. And that's it.
Fair enough.
Because if you think about the Matrix, if you were in a simulation, it would make a movie about a simulation, and it would just be like a you can't do anything about it type thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, here's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Just wanted to show you.
Yeah, it's like just so you know, just so you know, you can't do anything about it. You know.
Okay, so here's mine. Anesthesia.
Say it slower, please.
I'm convinced. Anesthesia.
I didn't like that movie.
Anesthesia.
Anastasia sucked.
Fuck you, Jackson. Don't read my notes. Anesthesia. I definitely have it spelled Anastasia.
Anesthesia.
I can't read that from here.
Okay. You read my notes. It says Anastasia.
No, just the way you said it sounded like Anastasia. So I was like,
I'm convinced when you get put to sleep, the world shuts off.
Yeah.
Prove it to me. Can you guys prove it? No.
No.
When I go to sleep,
to you.
When I'm being put, the simulation gets turned off and then turned back on. That's why it's like, boom, boom, whoa, what the heck happened? Did I just get rebooted? Convinced anesthesia is the world shutting off and on. When you're driving to work and you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You skipped a beat.
Yes, that happens to me all the time. Like I start drive, it's like I leave my driveway and I'm at work and I'm like, wait, I don't remember getting here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That happens to me way too often.
Yep.
Deja vu. Deja vu is a huge reason why we're in a simulation. There's no reason why I should think I was there already. I remember this whole conversation happening.
Yeah.
Because you can only ever experience anything one time, ever.
You've already told me that you wanted Twizzlers in your butt before.
Twizzlers in your butt. And then the last
No,
thing.
I told you I wanted them out of my butt. Take them out.
You keep putting more in. I want it out.
But we're at 7. We might as well keep going.
Earwax.
Earwax.
Okay.
Earwax.
I want to explain this one.
I'm not intaking earwax. Why is it coming out of me? I don't understand. We won't have to talk about it anymore. And then the last.
Never again.
How much earwax is coming out of you, bro?
Don't try to ever speak to him about it. He's halted on the matter.
And then the last one is this is the one I was curious about. Am I in a simulation or am I not in a simulation? Like all the pain that I've experienced and all the times my knees have exploded. What the fuck, man? Am I in a simulation or what's going on here?
Yeah.
Have I died? And every so often I go through a personal hell again. Am I in hell?
Not
think
quite.
that-
I think
Not quite.
And that's all I had, guys. Really curious about earwax, though.
But we won't talk about it.
No, don't want to hear anything.
I hope your knees
All
no
right.
longer explode, man.
Dude, I think about it every single day that I want a brand new knee.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so frustrating, man. My left knee just gives out every day on me.
Yeah.
I'll be walking and then it'll just give out and I'll do, oh, there it is. And I'll like catch myself. Happens like 7 or 8 times a day. It's
That's
so frustrating.
frustrating.
Especially because I'm carrying stuff around all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks.
Have you considered knee replacement?
I'll consider it when I'm like 50 or 60, and by that time I'll just get a new knee, like a whole new
Consider
leg.
robot legs.
Yeah, whenever the robot legs become a thing, like it doesn't hurt, but I just don't have range of movement like I'd want to, and
Yeah.
I'm hampered in my everyday life that I shouldn't be. You know,
We just need to get that brace that Batman had in Dark Knight Rises, and where
Oh,
he kicked
yeah.
that brick and it just exploded.
Yeah. Who needs
Yeah.
muscle when you
Yeah.
got power of robotics?
That'd be dope.
Hell yeah.
sure would.
All right, here's my 5 examples.
Okay.
And mine is more about like if we're in a simulation, well, you got to look for similarities in the code,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's my first example. November 9th, or what the Germans call the Day of Fate. November 9th in Germany is crazy because for some reason on November 9th, just big important historical stuff happens with them. For instance, November 9th, 1918, Kaiser Wilhelm II abdicated the throne and ended like the 500-year reign that his family had over Germany.
Good for
A
him.
few years later, Hitler's failed beer hall push happened, and then that started his political campaign.
Explain that. His beer hall push.
It's kind of like his.
Is that what you said? His beer hall
Push. I don't know how it's PUTSH or PUTSCH.
So you said push.
Yeah, that's how
push.
Is it like a prohibition type thing?
It's like man, it's kind of like his. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just know that's what.
Is it like a game he was trying to get started? Like,
It was basically like him trying
pushing
to
it?
like his. It was like his failed coup.
oh, okay.
Yeah, is what it was. It was a failed
gotcha.
coup. And then November 9th, 1938, the SS Gestapo launched the Kristallnacht, which is like the night of violence against the Jewish people. And that was insane. It's not all bad. It's not all bad because also on November 9th, it was the fall of the Berlin Wall.
Oh,
Okay.
neat.
Yeah.
One in the good
Yeah,
column.
November 9th.
89?
November 9th. Yeah. It's part of the code, man.
Yep. So
And,
what's
and Germany is stuck in it.
what's the pattern? Is it bad, good, or is there a certain amount of bad before the good? And,
We got to look at more November 9ths.
okay.
That's the thing.
stuff just keeps hitting on that day.
Yep.
Be wary. It's coming up.
Here's another one that's breaking the code. The very first casualty from World War I in England is buried facing the last casualty of England in World War I, and it was by complete accident.
Oh.
It was not planned in any way, shape, or form. They just happened to end up facing each other in the same graveyard now. It was not planned.
Well, you said the first and the last?
Yeah, the very first person to die in World War I and the last person to die in World War I are facing each other in a graveyard, and it was unplanned.
Thus, the circle is completed.
Yeah. In the 1970s, Anthony Hopkins, who was not a super well-known actor at this point, he was trying to revitalize his career by getting on this movie called The Girl from Petrovka. And the book that he needed to read in order to prepare himself for the part was not available in the UK where he was at, and the audition was the next day. So he was like, well, I'm screwed. I'm not going to be able to get this part. He went to the bus station. Right next to him was a random manuscript, and it happened to be for the book that he needed to read.
No kidding.
Once he got the part, years later, he got to meet the author of the book. The author said that that book went missing from a stolen car that she had in England around that time.
Or time travel.
Or time travel. Could be time travel.
Yeah. Or crime does pay. Yeah.
Crime.
Maybe he stole that car.
All right. Two more.
Found it on a bench.
All right.
Or
Two more.
maybe it's a hacker that's hacked our reality.
Ooh, yeah.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking, he was born on the 300th anniversary of Galileo's death, and he also died on the birthday of Einstein. So that's could be the
Galileo.
simulation linking up all three of those geniuses that have shaped, astronomy as we know it.
System updates.
System updates. And last one. Life magazine. Y'all remember Life magazine? Secret Life of Walter Mitty?
Oh, yeah.
So the very first magazine issued by Life magazine, the internal cover of the magazine, the very first one was a picture of a baby being cradled by a doctor. The baby grew up to be a journalist, not for Life magazine, but he did grow up to be a journalist. And I think his name was George Story, if I remember correctly. But anyway, whenever Life magazine announced that they would be ending its publication of the magazine, 3 days later, he died of heart failure.
Dang, they should have stopped.
So
the
he
press.
died. He started with the beginning of the magazine and died as soon as it ended.
Damn. Did they put a picture of him being cradled by a doctor?
That would have been nuts. No, see, it was 3 days later. By then, they were done. They were like, oh, man, if we would have gone one more week, dude. If we would have gone one more week, we would have had the most epic ending for our Life magazine subscription.
Gosh.
But, yeah.
That's the way you do it.
So, he was tied with what? Well, he was tied with Flash File that's not around anymore and is pretty much extinct. That's what Life magazine was. It was Flash Files.
Floppy disks. Outdated software.
I'm trying to equate it to a simulation.
Outdated software.
Yeah. You remember Flash Files? You need Flash software in order to play certain games online.
Okay, yeah.
You talking about
Yeah.
Adobe Flash Player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't. That's bullshit. No,
And then
bullshit.
there was
they got rid of it.
You remember there was also QuickTime?
Oh, I remember QuickTime.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit now. That's all it is. Lies and bullshit.
I can't play my games.
So, on to the reasons why I think this isn't a simulation.
Oh, we're still doing that. Sick.
Yeah. And you guys can argue any of these points. I just think, a simulation, as intricate and as creative as this one, they would probably make childbirth a little bit easier process.
Just pop out.
Yeah, pop out. You would think so, anyways. Just so much complication in that.
Mm-hmm.
The American tax system is another reason. There could be a better way of doing that, and there's just too much stuff involved into that makes it dumb as hell. Maybe this is just stuff that anyways. Defecating and urinating. I think if we are simulations, like why there should be a better way of that. Just like you don't have to pee your poop. It just your body uses it all, or maybe
My 6-year-old
photosynthesis or
self.
something.
My 6-year-old self would tell you don't have to poop. You can hold that in. Don't let the simulation tell you what to do. Break out. Use a cheat code.
It's just
Down,
ones and
up, down.
It's all
square
just
X.
It's just ones and zeros,
Backwards,
man. Just
forwards.
gotta keep it inside you.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
The cheat code is down, AZZ.
Yeah.
What?
Popeye's chicken sandwiches. That's way too good for a simulation to come up with that. Maybe that's my opinion. I think it's a pretty good sandwich.
I don't know, man. Because when I eat this steak that I'm going to be doing after this podcast, hopefully.
That was 4. Yep. Also because it's really a 50-50 shot, and I'd like to choose to believe that we're not in a simulation. So that'd be my last one.
Okay.
Also, why don't girls get off instantly upon insertion? That's fucked
They
up.
should.
They should.
Get some girls to write in. Why don't you? Please.
Please leave your comments at the bottom and tell us.
Tell us how you're going to keep perpetuating the myth that you orgasm.
So you're telling me my penis did nothing. Okay. Moving on.
Every time a girl makes noises when we have sex, I'm just like, yeah, right.
Just another lying whore.
I've seen girls go through phone calls.
Dude, pause. Jackson, do you guys see Jackson has a cobweb in his hat?
Does he really? Oh wow!
I'm not close enough.
Did it just form now, or
Are you going to pick it off my head, or are you just going to sit there and
It's
point?
it's a Halloween type thing.
I can see it now. Yeah, it's going across your symbol.
Spooky.
Going across your you're pulling it out.
there it is.
Yeah, I'm feeling it now.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, did that come out of your butt? I've got a beard, you motherfucker.
That's what I was thinking it off.
That's in there for the rest of the week, man.
No, that's part of his beard now.
There could have been spiders in there.
All right, so number 1 for simulation is fake.
Okay.
Dog and puppy shows like the Westminster Dog Show. Only humans could do something like that, and only we would enjoy it that much as well.
That's
I
fair.
mean, I think the dogs enjoy it too. They love being out there.
Yeah.
Beautiful dogs.
Roller coasters. I've never felt anything more real than being on a roller coaster.
You're on the verge of breaking out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, no. No simulation.
Yeah, you're right. We're not doing that. We're on to the second one.
You remember that time I lost my phone on a roller coaster and then they called me back like the next day?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad they found it.
That was back when I was still flip phoning it, when y'all were smartphoning it. Y'all were like,
freaking the fuck out, dude. You were freaking out.
yeah.
You're like, my mom's. Yeah.
Didn't they mail it to you?
Yeah, it mailed it to me.
That's cool.
Pretty sweet.
You're like, my mom's not going to give me another phone, guys. You don't understand.
Pretty much, yeah. I remember this one time I was on like one of those pop-up little carnivals, and it was one of those like spinning machines where it goes up and down. It spins, but it also rotates in a big spin.
Yeah.
Like I remember like holding on for my life, feeling like I was about to slip out of that thing, dude. And I want to say Kyle was like crushing into me, so I was having to like hold my weight in his and not get flown out of this little roller coaster thing. So yeah, I definitely felt pretty alive because I was about to die.
I just remember laughing so hard, dude, because I couldn't support my own weight, dude. I was trying to pull on the bar so hard to pull myself like back up the mountain, you know, because I was crushing Connor, dude. It was.
Yeah, there's a few roller coasters where Kyle was just like crushing me, dude. It's like, dude, I should have been on the inside. Why am I on the outside? This guy's like a foot taller than me. Okay.
Because it's so much fun, but then it like hurts, you know, all the G-force. You know?
Oh yeah, still a good ride though.
Yeah, great ride.
Number 3, the Titan submersible implosion, and not just the fact that it imploded; it's the fact that they were using a Logitech wireless game controller to control this thing. Only in the real world could something that dumb happen.
Yeah.
Like a simulation couldn't simulate all those stupid little details.
That is millions of years of evolution becoming dumb for that
Exactly.
to happen. Yeah.
It's like all this technology. Let's not use that. Let's not even use a good PS5 controller. Let's use a Logitech wireless controller.
1999 at Walmart.
Someone watched Men in Black 2 and was like, bro, they could do it on that ship.
Yeah. It's like if I'm gonna die in a Titan submersible implosion, I want to have a PS5 or a Xbox One game controller or something like something equivalent, you know.
I want one of those NASA controllers. Give me something that's like legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
You won't find me in the bottom of that damn ocean. Not in the bottom of that ocean. Dumbass crack of white people stuff out there, man.
Fuck.
Keeping my ass out of that ocean.
That boy don't swim. All right. Number 4, people noodling for catfish.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And people catfishing to get noodled.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like that.
I'm more prone to the, you know, I'd be more likely to noodle for a catfish because I do like catfish.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person that's going to catfish somebody just to get noodled. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like that's disingenuous and I don't think that's cool, you know?
That would not be a fun noodling. You know?
Yeah. I think if it was a simulation, that joke wouldn't exist. So we'll go with that. All right. And then number 5, 2 sports named football. A simulation wouldn't have called another sport football. It would have been like football and jump ball or something.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Or it would have been like football .1.
Oh yeah.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
update.
The rest of the world calls soccer football. We're the only assholes that are like, you know what? Fuck you, the rest of the world. We're calling our sport football. And that bullshit you do is called soccer here.
And it's for pussies.
That
Just
shit was
kidding. I love soccer.
That shit was invented by women.
What the fuck?
I think it actually was, but yeah, it's funny to say it in an insulting way.
Remember, ladies, comment.
Okay. Now I had a topic.
Oh yeah.
With the NBA season starting, what if you're the NBA commissioner, what rules would you change right now to make the sport better or make the sport more wild or exotic or fun or anything like that?
I've always liked the idea of pinball. You hit the ball in, and then a bunch of other balls start coming out. I think that should
Multi-ball.
Yeah, multi-ball. That's it. I think that would be real fun to see and watch.
That'd be dope, dude.
Yeah, just balls everywhere flying. You know.
Wow, yeah. So like there's
Maybe
like a
I was just gonna say maybe drop a golden ball too if we're doing multi balls.
Yeah.
Have it be like a 5-point ball, you know, anywhere on the court. Or if you hit a 3 with it, it's like an 8-point ball.
I was about to say all half court shots are now 5 points. Anything from half court and beyond is a 5-point
points.
shot.
It's a huge risk, man, but
Yeah.
it's a big shot if you can hit it.
If you're down 15 points and there's 1 minute left on the clock, that's a that's now an option. Start throwing up the Hail Marys.
Yep. I'd like to see like a tube delivery system for the food at
Oh,
ballparks or just any
nice.
sports place. That way you can order on an app. You don't have to stand in a line. They can just shove it in tubes and it just pops up
Yeah.
with some microchip will direct it where to go or something. I don't know. I just think that'd be a cool way to just boom, I got a hot dog.
so
Boop, here's a beer.
would the tube like come up from like beside you, or would it just like feed it directly into you?
It'd be like a cup holder type thing. Like
Okay.
everyone had like a thing that would be like a cup holder, but yeah, it's not a cup holder.
Some sort of valve system where it shoots it out, but it can't go back in. I like that.
If a player fouls someone, that player is required to wear oven mitts for 1 minute of game time, and they can't sub out. They have to play with the oven mitts on.
Can they also have to wear an apron too? Just complete the look.
Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead and just put the nanny outfit on. And that's a foul on Kyle Kuzma. Kyle, put on the...
Sporting a classic Kiss the Cook apron.
I like to see different playing surfaces. You know, there's always like the hard court. I like to see like a street ball. Like, hey, we're gonna go
yeah.
like the tournament. You could do it like on like street court or something. You know, I don't know. It's a different game, kind of. You know, playing on a different surface. And you could also add clay courts and then grass courts and then Mario Power basketball.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
Days where it's hot enough, you have to play outside
I want to see
yeah.
it.
at a free court.
Yeah. At a free court too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see
You
a
know.
game played at the Coliseum.
Oh.
That could be cool.
With lions.
Yes. 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 To the Lions. Yes. Connor, yes.
God. Yeah. Could you imagine just in the middle of a game and then just like beep and like, oh, there's the Lions, guys. You know, extra D.
And there's chariots going around the outside.
Yeah,
It's like, don't go for that ball, man.
And just always having to look up at the fucking commissioner. You know, is he gonna do? You know, which one is it?
Travis Pastrana keeps doing double backflips. Just a whole like dirt bike show going on. Just like a big ass event.
Monster trucks. Yeah.
Monster trucks are dope.
Yeah. Just make it look like a big ass fucking Red Bull commercial.
Wingsuits.
Yeah, just have the normal game going, but all this crazy extreme shit's happening.
Only dunks. Only dunks.
Yes, only dunks.
And you can change the theme like with every single episode. Like the next episode, for some reason, you're in the middle of a MASH episode. The next basketball game's in the middle of a MASH or something.
Or like put one of those big cages, spherical cages over the court and have guys in motorcycles going around the whole thing the entire game.
There you go.
Yeah.
A giant cage somehow keeping their gravity, above the court.
The
Enough speed.
through every point that you get, it slowly opens up to shark infested waters, maybe, so that way it forces you to keep having to throw longer and longer until I don't know, someone falls in and gets eaten by a shark. I guess so.
Someone's got to go for the rebound.
Yeah, so,
After every quarter, the other team gets to choose one player that doesn't get to play.
oh, kind of like yeah.
So your star player better show up in that first quarter.
Yeah.
Because that second quarter, they're going to be gone. And by the end, you really see who the good players are.
Yeah.
The ones that can stick around.
Yeah, you could also like, I don't know, plan it out to be like, all right, I'm not playing my best player till the third quarter at least, or something, and they can't take him out until I play him.
Right. You can't take, yes, once you put them in,
They're eligible.
they're eligible. But you also can't take, no, this is going too far.
What about the coach? Can they take the coaches out?
Sure, they're part of the team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the ball boy out of here. Get the ball boy out. Take the towels with them.
They get no drinks.
I think the refs should carry guns.
Okay.
Mainly so that way they can't get pressured into changing a call. And if a player starts bitching, you should pull your piece out.
Yeah. That's good.
Don't mess with the Jesus.
Yeah.
You know?
Calm down.
All right, so I started thinking about like like the sweat on the floor and stuff, and how like people like slip and stuff like that all the time. What if that was like designed to be part of the game, like
Slippery floor.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
KY jelly everywhere, and you're made to have to play on like a KY jelly floor.
Okay, what about this then? So, you know how the court is a big rectangle. On the sides, they have slicks. So if you want to really get a fast break going, you make sure you cut on the right side of the
Start
court
gliding.
and glide down the side of the court, and the whole middle is just regular court.
That's way more video game logic
Yeah.
than real life.
Like it's got arrows facing that way. It gives you a little speed boost.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's mainly like on the sides, it's a bowling alley type.
Oh,
floor.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just tons of it's like wax. Yeah.
Wax.
Yeah.
I'd like to do the opposite where we put like a Velcro floor down and then also on the bottoms of the shoes so they can't run that fast and
the
they can't really
Velcro.
jump either.
Yeah.
They're just kind of just sticking around.
We'll really prove it a strong.
Oh, yeah.
They can get this off the belt.
Why stop there? Put it on the back of their shirts too if they fall over because you know they're close. like a turtle or something.
Tonight's game is playing molasses.
Put Velcro on the ball so if they miss, it just gets stuck in the ground.
Everybody's like calves are fucking gigantic.
That's good.
Make everyone on the team have to play with like a string like tied to each of their dicks. So all of them have to move as a team. If one of them gets too far, they all yank each other's dicks.
Yeah.
That's very physical 100.
Yes.
Okay, I like that, but let's change it up a little bit. You get paired up with an opponent's dick,
Oh.
and you got to find the key to let yourself go. But if they don't let themselves go, they've got like a weight tied to that, like a 10-pound weight. So it's like no longer are you team supporting a 10-pound weight with your dicks.
It's
It
just
just
you.
drops all on one guy.
Yeah, I
It's
don't-
like whoever gets that key first.
Guys, are we playing basketball anymore?
I don't,
What the fuck are you guys talking?
We're still playing basketball. We're still playing basketball.
I need to know how do they pair everybody up? Do they do it by penis size or like player stats? Like how are they figuring out? Is it positions?
There's a
like,
lot more
who
you
are-
gotta take into it.
When did
They're like-
There's different sizes of Chinese finger traps, and if they fit together, then that's who you're paired with.
Okay. All right.
You gotta take into account the person's height too.
Oh yeah.
Truth.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, wait. Wait.
How
What
much
if
foreskin
what if-
one has versus how much one doesn't.
Okay.
Right. You're
Yeah.
gonna be wanting more foreskin now.
You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
want to pair the foreskinners up with the no foreskinners.
The top NBA players have thick foreskin.
The thickest.
Thick, yeah.
Calloused over.
You can light a match off of it.
And that's how you change the NBA.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Get on it, NBA commissioners.
For a better sport, we need these changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not tomorrow, today.
You know, one thing I would like to see more of in the NFL. I know we're switching from NBA to NFL, but I would like to see more celebrations.
More?
Yeah, let the fuckers like let Tyreek Hill bring out the camera, whatever he wants to do, man. Let him have more fun. As long as you're not getting in the face of the opponent and like mad dogging them, let them do whatever they want, man. Let him pull out the WWE Championship belt and be like, yeah.
Shit. And let him wear that belt the whole fucking game too while he's playing.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Yeah, dude, let all the fucking Super Bowl winners from the previous year give them all a belt and they all have to wear it the whole season.
I just want to see more planned celebrations for touchdowns, I would like to see Travis Kelce like get a touchdown and then all of a sudden a dude in a Shriner go-kart comes out, hands him the go-kart and
We can start doing burnouts.
he's got the hat on and everything. It'd be
Yes.
great. Got that Abu hat.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what that hat's
It's called a fez.
Fez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fez.
A fez?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's like That's the same hat that Abu wears in Aladdin, so it's called the Abu hat.
Yep. All right.
That's what they call it. I think Aladdin wears one too, right?
Yeah, I think it does.
That's racist.
Well, you guys want to go ahead and move into Yo Dude, check this out?
Okay, let's do it because I'm hungry.
Yo, dude.
Hey, yo, what's up? Check this out. Yo, dude.
And that's it.
Who wants to go first?
Yo, dude, check this out.
I'm checking it.
White Castle is rolling out fry cook robots across the United States.
Whoa.
Yeah, apparently it's called the Flippy 2, and it's taking over all fry cooking duties. So that way employees can focus on other important things. But it's just like a big mechanical device that's over the fryers. It's like a big arm, and it like pushes all the finished product into like these buckets. They can just collect all the fried goods.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for them.
I think it'd be sweet to get one of these like Flippy 2s at my house, and I could just not have to worry about learning how to fry chicken. I can just
Right.
ask Flippy. Check that out.
Badass. Yo, dude, check this out. Sperm, don't know if you guys saw this, but sperm was caught breaking the laws of physics.
Really?
Yeah.
Like anybody in particular sperm or just sperm in general?
Sperm.
Sperm. Okay.
Yes. Sperm caught breaking the law. Newton's third law of motion. Yeah. So,
You got to give some to get some. Isn't that the law?
well, I don't know, but most sperm, or both, most of them, no. Sperm use like a hair-like appendage called flagella to move around.
No, yeah. The flagella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also
the
known
little
as a tail.
Yeah, almost like a tail, helping to propel them forward by changing shape as they interact with the surrounding fluid. They do so in a non-reciprocal way, meaning they don't provoke an equal and opposite response from the surroundings, and therefore flout Newton's third law.
So like they don't create waves? Is that kind of like...
Yeah, they kind of just move through their surrounding, from what I'm gathering out of it, without
Without
disturbing
altering
it.
without altering it. Yeah.
Oh. So the white blood cells don't get them.
So that's how I got all those girls pregnant. It just went right through them.
You mean exactly like the Kool-Aid on the white rug?
So it says here the elasticity of the flagellum doesn't fully explain how the cell is able to move, which is where the odd elasticity comes from. This allows the cells to wiggle their flagella without expending much energy to their surroundings, which would otherwise suppress their mobility. So yeah, it's just kind of like, it's just moving, it doesn't make sense.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to know that we can give our listeners a cool fact about cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Look it
I
up.
wonder why I'm coming.
Yeah, I'll do mine real quick. Yo, dude, check this out. For October, you can get a Planet Fitness membership for $10 a month. So I got signed up for it. It's only $10 a month now, so
Wow.
that's a pretty good deal, If anybody wants referred, just let me know. I think I get like, I don't know, free pizza or something. I don't know, but I don't have to refer you. It's just a cheap deal. So I am no longer doing that at home gym. I'm going to a gym. So, but yeah, I figured that was worth knowing. $10 a month, pay us money.
I could be down into something like that with you.
$10 a month.
You
man,
need a workout, buddy?
I do. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's always what gets me. I need a workout, buddy.
Yeah. Yep. Lately, I've been only doing about 3 times a week with another manager, but like
With another man?
manager. Yeah, but yeah, with another. Well, not like doing it, but like like going to the gym with him.
You guys using one of those Chinese finger puppets?
Yeah. That's why I was curious about how they, like
How are they leaking penis?
How are they doing it?
I know how I do it. But how would you do it?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, check this out. According to this article, to this day, only one submarine has ever been sunk by another submarine. I thought those fuckers were battling it out hard underwater, man. I thought at least more than 10 in my head. I was like, man, at least more than 10 submarines have been destroyed by other submarines. Nah, only happened once.
Just once?
Just once.
They suck at their job or something? Like,
It's kind of a fucking bummer to learn about that.
I mean, you could you could say the Titan submersible destroyed itself, but it wasn't a submarine.
oh yeah. So yeah, I guess it's just other ships, like, you know.
nah. We
Mines.
have killed more underground creatures with submarines than we have other
Aw.
submarines.
That's depressing.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the episode. Let's get some food. I'm hungry.
I'm gonna eat.
Yeah. So that was Crashing with Friends, episode 110,
110.
did you say?
Yes.
Oh, man, one more episode till we're at triple 11s. We won't get to do that again for another 111 episodes until we get to 222.
We'll get there, dude.
Yep.
Holding hands together.
I'll be an old man. I'm not touching your hand.
Jackson. Okay. Me and Jack we're hesitant.
Team effort.
I don't know where that finger's been.
All right, bro. I'll hold your hand.
Thanks, bro.
Send.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
How funny would it have been if you started touching my hand, just started going,
It would have been hilarious. I wish I had a time machine. I would do it again.
wonder why I'm gone. All right. That's the end of the episode. Have a good one, fellers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cold beer on a Friday night.
I don't know.
In the radio.
Felt the touch of a precious child. What fucking fat part?
What are you guys thinking as far as food?
That's part of the song.
I'm so weird. To be honest, I'm still thinking Texas Roadhouse. I can't get it out.
honest, I'm thinking about your mother. You know what I'm saying?
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.